Hey everyone, and welcome back to Stygian, Reigns of the Old Ones. So there was a big patch today in the game, and unfortunately, while it did not address the save issue, the manual save system it did address another one which is extremely important. Now the skills of your party members contribute to the crafting system. So for example, let me check if I have one. So for example, these require 2 medicine, and previously we could not craft it because we didn't have any medicine skills. But now, since the outsider has, we can craft the items, and this is extremely important. Because what happens is, I already did that, your skills are spread too thin that you basically become a jack of all trades, master of none. And I was about to get medicine in my next level, which is pretty soon, so that I could craft some healing items. And it's great I didn't level up, because the patch was today, and so we have free medicine stuff because our party members have them. So I just went to rest, and we got a new spell for the outsider. Summons a voodoo spirit which is housed in the body of the target. The host becomes immune to most conditions and draws all enemy attention onto herself. Increased AP for the host. Why not? You see a withered old man sitting bent over one of the tables. He appears to be in the midst of a heated argument with his bag. The fiery light in his yellowish eyes contrasts sharply with his weary physique. I get it. Cut it out, I said. Dawkins, I tell you one last time, if I ever hear your bloody voice again, I'll break your damn pisspot of a bottle. Do you hear me? All of you. The old man suddenly turns to you, and his fiery gaze meets yours. You are early, cabin boy. Good. Sit down and drink some ale with me. Cabin boy, I think you've mistaken me for someone else. Have I? Or perhaps we're on in a ship, in a damn ship sailing through the black forsaken waters, eh? And that may make you a cabin boy, alright? Turns to his bag. What did you say to me, you foul-mouthed horsebone? Ah yes, the ship. Can its name be Arkham? He smiles a toothless smile. Perhaps there is wisdom in your words. Long Tom, just when I thought you came to your bloody senses. No, I'll be sitting here drinking my ale, or whatever this horse piece is. Registers your presence again. What do you say, cabin boy? I do have a bag with little people inside. Who do you got in there? You mean in my bag, eh? No one of importance to you, just a low-life scum of the sea. Nodden's lot like me. How dare you, you horn-swallowing bastard? Noddens? And upon dolphins' backs on a vast crenelled shell wherein rode the grey Noddens, lord of the great abyss. You learn about him in your time on deck, cabin boy. You may even serve the needs of the god of the great deep like I do. Noddens is not like those cold, tyrannical, unfeeling gods that rule this realm now. He finds purpose in mortals, although rarely, but your trap eaters. Long Tom, just when I thought you came to your bloody senses. No, I'll be sitting here drinking my ale or whatever this horse piece is. Goodbye. Tell me, cabin boy, before you leave, why do you follow the man who sails the whirlpools of reality? You mean the Dismal man? Dismal? Yes, that's bloody fitting. Now answer me question, cabin boy. He'll have answers to this mystery. May have a hand in all of this, and if he does, he'll pay. You should be more careful when you give out loans then, because he often pays his debts in blood and tears. What? Peter's found another one? Good boy. Alright, you'll have what you want. When? Whenever I decide to leave this rat hole of a tavern, of course. No one here is going anywhere. What? She's a beautiful young woman with short hair smoking a cigarette. The daring, carefree quality about her which is pretty rare in this town, especially these days. I can see that you're glancing towards this direction, sir. Perhaps we shall turn this into a conversation. May I offer you a drink? That pleasure is mine, miss. Why? Are you among those who believe that only men can buy drinks to... Of course not. Then enjoy your glass. Let's consider this the rehearsal and start from the beginning. May I learn your name? I'm Clara Bell. You have probably known my name if things were right for once in my life. I was an actress. Heard the movie Hollow Hearts? Nope. Not a surprise. It was never released. Phew. I would lie. The critics saw it though. I remember one of them, Bill Hunt's, approaching me after the special screening telling me, "You've got it, Clara. You're a real star material." No need to say that he was drunk and flirty as a male baboon in mating season. Whatever, later, I had time to think about what he said to me about this star material thing. You know, I have an eternity to reflect upon these things. Your whiskey, star material. Why should I be some material after all? No human being can be merely as material. I mean, I wanted to be an artist to defeat that notion in the first place, but you have to fit somewhere in there, I mean your world, be a good wife or be good fun. Oh, you're better than that? Be a good investment. All my life I wanted to be there, on the magazines, on the silver screen, all that jazz. But you know, sometimes I can't help thinking that this may actually be the better alternative, because I would never have quitted going for the top myself. You know what's best for you. Thanks for your safe answer. Come on. This is the end of the world. You can be more sincere, darling. What are you doing in Arkham? I really wish I knew. It's a mystery to me as well. I was waiting for the release of Hollow Hearts at the hotel in LA when Bernie called my manager. Bernie wanted me to meet a private funder in Arkham. So I hastily came to this forsaken place. I couldn't afford refusing such things, you know. When I arrived at the train station, Bernie was nowhere to be found. He was supposed to meet me there, but he never came. Did you see Bernie later? No, never. Everything before the Black Day seems blurry now. Did he really call me that day, or was it a dream? Did he ever arrive in Arkham? What did you do next? I was too tired and confused. I decided to wait for Bernie here in Arkham for a few days, so I headed to the Essex Hotel. Who could have said that it would be my new home for the rest of my life? So you can still afford staying there, dollar becoming obsolete and all? Let's just say I've met the right people. You know, it was never really about the money. Money is just another way to display power. Survive my childhood and you'll know. What about your childhood? Oh, you're my psychiatrist now? Forget it. Skeletons are better left in the closet. So... can't do anything here. I have marked some locations that I didn't go into yet. Arkham Stygian. Stabber. talk to the kid. What do you want, grown up? We've got nothing you can salvage. Pretty sure I have given him this. And boards. This is just a regular NPC. Goodbye. Is there anything here? Maybe we should visit the hotel again. And we can do. What's that stabber guy they said? Well, those guys fled somewhere. Julian? Upon immediate scrutiny, you deduce that his wounds, which extend from collar to groin, were inflicted by a broad blade with a singular, almost pretensionally keen edge. Every single thrust perforated right through muscle, sinew, and bone. Oh, can I talk to someone? The Arkham resident is looking at the mutilated corpse as if hypnotized by the slowly burgeoning pool of blood that threads its way through the cobblestones of the doomed town. While looking at the corpse, poor kid. The stabber has killed again. Stabber? The Arkham stabber. Where have you been living, sir? I think this is the third victim. Old butchers stab up until they end up like poor Julian here. Julian? You know this man? Not a bad fellow. He used to stay at the Essex Hotel. He didn't deserve such a fate. Nobody deserves that. What do you know about who deserves what they reap here? Knowledge, man. What do you know about this Arkham stabber? Nobody has any idea who he is. Even the mob can catch him. Some say he's a demon. Others speculate that he's a loony of the worst kind. Why do you know the stabber is a he? I don't. He could be a she. Would only be fair after what those brutes did to all the... He becomes aware of a mob feast standing nearby. Never mind, I'd better go. As you're about to leave the site of the gruesome murder, you notice something odd about the hobo standing nearby. The man begins to shake as if in the throes of a seizure, and his pupils transform from black to a murky white. Abruptly, he kneels as if possessed by an unknown force, dips his hand in the blood pool on the pavement, and begins to draw a star-like symbol on the ground with the dead man's freshly spilled bodily fluid. As you are watching this scene in bewilderment, the milky eyes turn directly at you, and the broken man speaks in an ominous tone completely alien to his appearance. Your path crosses with a dead one. This simple flight of a soul will uncover more. Two of the mob's cannon fodder are speaking below their breaths. They seem unaware of your presence. Ah, Corley, it seems the stabber sent another fellow to the big sleep. Should I bring word to the face? You get paid to be this dumb Marlon? Does he seem like a man of the face to you? Oh no, Corley. Then think about it. Is it really necessary to take this to the face ourselves? Don't you remember how mad the boss got when that gumshoe Wilkins failed to find that psycho stabber? Wilkins? You mean that facho detective whose arm we cut off? The one staying at the inn? See, you can be smart when you need to. Then you must have been there when the boss got hot under the collar after that idiot Wilkins told him he couldn't find out who the stabber is. Ah, that was a lot of words at one time, Corley. Let me think. The boss got mad that day. So, do I text the word to him or not? Marlon, I sometimes sincerely wish I was a fucking wall, you know, like that one over there, a simple, unpainted, indifferent brick wall. The wall? Why is that, Corley? So I could simply be without needing to comprehend your bullshit, Marlon. Look, I plan to not be around when the boss learns that the stabber psycho is still on a rampage. You better do the same. He's not one of us anyway, so who gives a crap? Let's beat it, Marlon. What the fuck are you looking at, ship? Nothing, gentlemen. Well, this is not the Arkham Ball or some damn fairground attraction. You better mind your own business before Marlon makes you the main attraction. He may be my own personal tormentor, but when it comes to walking the likes of you, he's straight up virtuoso, if you catch my drift. Oh no, forgive me, but I don't have time to stay for the performance. Goodbye. So, what happened here? Investigate the identity of the Arkham stabber. Go to Essex Hotel to learn more about the victim, Julian. That's the hotel, I think? But I'm pretty sure we went there once. Have any information? Need some information about a former guest, a young man named Julian. The privacy of our guest is inviolable, monsieur. I have to admit the accommodations may have taken a slight downturn recently, but definitely not to that level. Julian was the most recent victim of the Arkham stabber. Oh, that is unfortunate. Not quite unexpected, though. I find a dead guest in one of the rooms almost every day. Julian was very dear to my family, please. Only you can help me find his murderer. Yeah, let's lie. If that is the case, I think I can make an exception. How? Julian, on a certain name given, checked in with 3 others. I remember those men coming to the hotel. It was right before the Black Day. I recall I was suspicious of them right away. They did not at all seem the caliber of gentlemen we prefer here, moping about the lobby like clueless immigrants straight from the ship. But they paid for 2 king-size rooms in advance. Sometime after the Black Day, though God knows how long, Julian and the one with the Irish accent left the hotel. The others carried on here. Can you give me their names? Salvador, Abel and Keelan. The late Monsieur Julian seems to have arrived with them. Which one had the Irish accent? I don't remember, Monsieur, but if I were to guess I would say Keelan. It's certainly the most Irish of the bunch. May I inspect the room where Julian stayed? I would not recommend it, Monsieur. Carrion Jack is currently residing in room 303, and I don't think he's planning on checking out anytime soon. He's celebrating the crime, what he did to Betsy Ross. Heartbreaking to think of it. As a reward for his service, Walksface granted Monsieur Carrion with unlimited copperhead and 2 of his personal courtesans. Betsy Ross, you haven't heard of her? In the first months of Monsieur Walk's reign, a few of Arkham's bravest men and women, or dumbest according to some, openly defied the mob. The term vigilante, masked guerrillas who risked their lives to bring some hope back to Arkham. These rebels were hunted down one by one until one Betsy remained, a fearless woman who wore old glory for her disguise. For months she showed the courage the rest of us lacked and offered hope of the justice we all wished for, until Carrion Jack shot her in the head and left her body to the ghouls. And that, Monsieur, is how hope finally died in Arkham. They may kill the individual, but they cannot kill the human spirit. I strongly recommend keeping such sentiments to yourself, Monsieur. What is Copperhead? It's a special whiskey the mob produces. They put a live copperhead snake inside a full bottle and the serpent bleeds its poison into the liquor while drowning. I know it doesn't sound very tempting, but they actually drink it, monsieur, believing it will make them manly or something. Definitely not the vintage any respectable sommelier would recommend. And this carrion can drink plenty of it? Natural malt. In fact, he claims to be the copperhead drinking champion. He's dangerously boastful about it. Tell me about this carrion fellow. One of the high-ranking representatives of the mob. He's celebrating the crime. Level up. Aimed shot. Increase range attacked by 3 with pistols and rifles. I need firearms. I can take. Investigation. Compulsion. Increases aggression. Sanity damage and carries more chance of making the skills. Or heal attack minimum and maximum. Touch. Firm. Their discipline decreases the berserk chance in combat. Rage beyond the grave too. The berserk chance and overall damage by a small amount and dying physiology. Grants health and protection against physical. Firearms again. Well, let's check the entity room 303. So we went there. Wanna make sure we didn't miss anything. Or maybe I should look at the guy again. Maybe he's one of the... I don't know. Have to go upstairs. Let's check. Manuscript bit of Al-Razi. I have it. I have it? Yeah, spit. Spaghetti ration good. So we found something. Cultist robes. Note to Agatha. Some instructions on a handwritten note concerning some ceremonial robes. Speed. To Agatha, you shall not under any circumstance or by any assessment of your own remove or displace these guards from this place of storage, not even for cleaning them. It's essential that you do so, for their ultimately absence will certainly create an inconvenient situation in consideration of my duties for tonight's service. Okay. Another unnerving occult symbol has been drawn on the floor of this filthy and disorderly room, constituting the evidence that its tenants could have motives other than mere self-interest. Someone probably man sobbing behind the locked door. Knock on the... Leave me alone. Go upstairs. Hence a fight. Equip the lantern. I'm afraid I will lose sanity or something, and I don't want that. As a creature who spent almost all his existence in such environs, I say with complete certitude this place is haunted. There's something specific I should be worried about? Whoever or whatever entity is bound to this room, let us hope we do not become the target of its wrath from beyond the grave. Thanks for the warning. I don't like that. The clinging dampness that pervades the room has embrittled the frame of this enormous bed. Book of Law. Character Mars Gold Circle. Pigs, ammunition. Maybe I would have seen something if I had some occult investigation. I don't know. 303. Right. Let's loot whatever possible. This room is much cleaner and in better repair than the rest of the hotel. It doesn't take a detective to deduce that Etienne makes this place his home. Locked. Your skill's not good enough for this. Damn it. Useless key. Yeah, we have to remember that. Yeah, we have to remember to get... I just leveled up, damn it. Go to 303. A coarse and burly man with a dangerous look, his eyes gruffly yanks the door open. From his grotesque features to his disturbing odor, everything indicates that he is the infamous Carrion Jack. Where the fuck are you? I've heard some things about you. Room service. Bring word from Walksface. Then why the fuck haven't I seen you before? I'd like to keep a low profile. Fucking liar. I've heard some things about you. Oh yeah? Like what? Like you boiled down a lot of copperhead. They say you've got stamina. You are a copperhead drinker? No, but I can still outdrink you. Should I do that? Just look at this worthless son of a bitch. He likes to play the tough. I'll have you spitting fucking blood, you know that? I've seen tougher men cough up their guts trying to outdrink me. I'm going to enjoy this. Alright, crack it open. Crack what open? The copperhead whiskey, idiot. You come to my door shooting your mouth off and expect to drink my poison? Show me the fucking bottle. Don't have it with me. Okay, so let's try... You're dead. Yeah. Can use some environment objects in combat by clicking on them, like this one. $30 damage, oh my god. And this again. Grace, okay. Nice. So what, they keep coming? Julian's crumbled note. And we leave. Let's get out of here. A reaction, thank goodness. Party fled from combat. But did we do anything? The crumbled note. Read. My eternal light Maria, my once thriving hopes have been dashed, leaving all in despair. The shadow that devoured the city prevents us from reaching the outside world. We should never have come to this God-forsaken place. We should never have said yes to this wicked deal. Please know that I did everything to have a better life with... Here the neat script is interrupted by angry scratches. Julian continues. What the hell is the point? I've written the same things again and again, but none of my letters will ever leave Arkham. There they lay unread in that damned post office where they will stay forever. Oh sweet Marie, I'll never see you again, please forgive me. So we have to go to the post office. Check the journal a bit. That's the post office. I talk to them. You see a partly eaten, raving lunatic bow to a feral anthropomorphic creature with a filthy crown on its head. The demented man hysterically shouts at the wounded beast. "O savage one, bless us with your degradation." He passionately offers one of his surviving limbs to the bestial creature. "And make the wicked civilization in us, awaken us, your majesty, with the sweetest of pains." Turned suddenly to stare at you as though he knew of your presence all along. I don't mean to interrupt, but hear thee, our Majesty New Jester hath arriven. Majesty. Let me just take what I need and then I'll leave you alone with your Majesty. Take something? But you already stolen our hearts. But let me teach you a trick, Jester. Everything is funnier when you spill the red juice. Yes, your highness, the festivities shall begin at once. Although that goal seems a bit different than the previous. Purified. My reaction. Let's switch to the normal. Don't go berserk, please. Focus with this one. Use the spell on both of them, or nope? I cannot use on it. Down. And defend. I don't want to defend. Really? I didn't know that. Go there? Nice one. Villains and sent letter. Proceed. Back. Put the letter and read it. Read. My ever-shining light Maria, I'm writing to you from a god-forsaken town called Arkham. I don't doubt that you are upset about how we parted ways, but please baby, let me explain. The reason why I left without so much as a goodbye, because you'd never believe me if I told you about the crazy hit we set our sights on. But with God as my witness, we made it to Maria. We really made it to this time. You can't even imagine what kind of digs we're in right now, a ritzy hotel suite. Who would have thought that the bedraggled Boston rejects would lodge at the fanciest hotels, eat the best meals and guzzle the best hooch? Certainly no one would about a week ago. Talking about gold, Maria, real glittering gold. From now on, I swear you'll never have to work another damn day for the rest of your life, so say goodbye to your mop and apron. Better believe it, baby, we're richer than the Rockefellers. Whatever kind of good for nothing lollygagger I was, you never gave up on me all these years, and for that I'm eternally grateful. Know that your lover has struck gold this time, I mean literally. Miss you, my shining angel. Be in your arms real soon. I've learned that the group was called Boston Rejects and came to Arkham after committing a heist involving some gold. One sig. Needs examination. Science. App. Don't have science. Learn anything? Awesome rejects. Okay, so we can talk to detective by the other 3 members. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.